Hi friends, it's me, Miss Brown. Hey there. I'm not showing my face in this lovely video because I want you all to be able to see the words on this paper. Today we're going to be talking about decimals, reading decimals, pretty much a little bit about adding decimals and subtracting decimals. But this stuff is so cinchy that you guys have this. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you how to read a decimal, and you guys know this from last year. So maybe I would have, let's say, this number. Okay. Anything before the decimal is a whole number. So in this case, we read this as 16. So like, let's say I had 16 candy bars. Yum! And anything after the decimal that we read as and is going to be our parts or our pieces or our fractions. And right here, we see that this is 3/10. So if I had the same candy bar, I had 16 candy bars, I had one more and I broke it into 10 pieces. This would be getting 3 out of the 10 pieces. So the way I read this number is 16 and 3/10, because it's in the tenths place. All right, let me think of another number. I'm going to read this number now. I'm going to read my whole number first, which is 9. I'm going to read the decimal part as and then I'm going to look at this whole number back here, and I'm going to think about myself, well, how would I read that? And I know if I have 0 tenths and 3 in my hundredths place, I would read this number as 9 and 3 hundredths. All right, let's see. Oh, big number, Miss Brown. You're going to kill us. No. Let's read this number. Let's read the whole number first. Is 8. And I want you to look at these 3 digits, and I want you to read them together like you were reading a regular number. 123, slide your eyes up, thousandths. So this number right here, the whole thing is 8 and 123 thousandths. So the biggest thing for you all to remember is your place value after your decimal is tenths. Tenths would be dividing up a whole into 10 pieces. Hundredths, which would be dividing up a whole into 100 pieces, or thousandths, which would be dividing a candy bar up into 1,000 pieces, or your whole into 1,000 pieces. So something to think about. This is all 4th grade stuff, so I know that a lot of you are like, I probably know this. But really quick, I wanted to talk about adding and subtracting with your decimals. So let me do that now. Pretty easy. Make sure I get my paper lined up right. All right. Let's say I had 3 and 1/10. And let's say I was going to add it to 6 and, 13 hundredths. Okay? One really cool thing to remember is that you can add zeros as placeholders if you're adding or subtracting. So right here, I see that this 3 is not lined up with any other number. I am more than welcome to add a 0 there to even these out. So now we have 0 and 10 hundredths plus 6 and 13 hundredths. So I'm going to add it up just like I normally would. 0 plus 3 is 3. 1 plus 1 is 2. I'm going to bring my decimal place down exactly where it is. And then 6 plus 3 is 9. So my sum is 9 and 23 hundredths. Okay? It works the exact same way for subtracting. You just need to make sure that you add in zeros where you need them for placeholders. It's pretty easy to work with decimals on graph paper. And we have graph paper in the classroom, so you are welcome to use the graph paper. I encourage you to use a graph paper, and I'll put a couple bonus questions up for adding and subtracting decimals. There's another video on multiplying decimals, and I'm getting ready to upload dividing decimals. So good luck, friends.